Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You know, this is, excuse me, a damn fine cup of coffee.
Rise and shine, you nostalgic cuties. It's Addie, your favorite stoner bestie in the Westie, the neon desert that is Las Vegas, Nevada. And today I'm going to bring a new segment to you guys that I'm going to be bringing every Saturday. And eventually, when I get up to 500 or more subscribers, subscribe, please. Tell your friends, tell your mom, tell your grandma. Grandmas love me. I'm a Grammy magnet. But please subscribe so I can go live. But Saturday morning rewind is in effect. Let's go. The very first hour of MTV and Babes, it was weird, it was wild, it was chaotic, it was everything. It was so totally MTV. It started with a countdown to a space shuttle launch, followed by a song and video that was a little bit of an FU to radio. They played this song twice within 2 hours to kind of hammer that message home to radio. Then they played back-to-back, wall-to-wall music. Pat Benatar, Styx, 38 Special, REO Speedwagon. The graphics, straight up chaos. Glitchy logos, flying fonts, static transitions that looked like someone sneezed on a Commodore 64. And we loved it. We were obsessed. Even as kids, we were 100% influenced by this movement. The VJs were like cool older siblings that you wish you always had. I had an older sister. She was awful, but I legitimately grew up thinking I was going to be the 2000s downtown Julie Brown. Here's a photo of me actually meeting her. I'm so tan. I live in a hotter location here than I did here. And look at how dark I am. What happened? What happened? What happened? Martha Quinn, Mark Goodman, JJ Jackson, Alan Hunter, and Nina Blackwood were the first VJs to blaze that trail for her. Their big hair, their smooth voices definitely set the vibe for the entire nation, eventually the world. It was messy, it was magical, and for once TV wasn't just the background noise, it was the party. So today we're gonna hit that rewind button and play back the first chaotic, crunchy, roughed draft-ish, super magical, phenomenal hour of MTV. Now, I found a YouTube channel that has 2 of the first hours of MTV, and then there are so many other shows. I mean, anything from Singled Out, Remote Control, The Stay, If You Know, You Know. Because there was a time before streaming, before reality TV, and yes, I am guilty of collecting a paycheck from Bravo, Dance Moms, America's Got Talent, and other reality TV shows. A woman's got to work, guys. I got 2 engineers I got to put through college. But TV used to be amazing. And there was a brief moment in history, about 20 to 30 years or so, that music was chaotically in this TV atmosphere, and primetime shows would get the boot just so you could sit there and watch the same music video rotating over and over. I can't wait to get into the Total Request Live stuff. I can't wait to get into the moments where pop stars did start using reality TV to get themselves out and sell their tour tickets. I did find a few channels that have Britney's old shows, and then, the Nick Carter and Aaron Carter stuff, which is pretty traumatic as an adult to watch back with new eyes. And I'm gonna go see Backstreet Boys with my BFF from middle school this July, so I'm kind of prepping up for that. And with that, I've been on this rewind kick. I love nostalgia, as you guys can already tell if you've seen my house, my art, my chaos of a collection with the Batmobile, Hot Wheels, Jeep Hot Wheels especially, and my cassettes. So in this Saturday morning series, I'm excited to eventually go live with you guys and bring you some of the most exciting, one Saturday morning type stuff that we used to love to get into as kids, as teenagers. So here we go.
7 seconds. We have gone for redundant set sequencer start. T-minus 20 seconds and counting. T-minus 15, 14, 13, T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. We've gone for main engine start. We have main engine start.
Blast off! See what happens.
Ladies and gentlemen, rock and
Ladies and gentlemen, rock and roll. Do you guys know whose voice that was? Put it down in the chat. I'm going to put it up on the screen here in a bit. Super MTV. Look at these colors. They literally colored these in themselves with like markers and such. Here it goes. You know, this kid is probably like the director's kid or something. I've got a great girl for the part. My daughter. Yes. I'm feeling this bass. That bass drum is sending me right now. That's like the creepiest lab. What are they into? That hair looks like a neon cactus exploded. How much do you think those girls got paid? Are they a part of the band? I actually don't know much about this band. I knew the name of this song. I never knew the name was The Bungles. Is that what it said? It's hilarious. The director's daughter's like, walk away and stop right there. She's just looking at her dad like, doesn't even want to be there. Double fisting keyboards. That guy got all the titties after the show. So much talent. Damn. That's probably a short clip because she probably smacked. We'll just, ready? Kirkpatrick! Right into the Kirkpatrick! That was all she could handle that day. One take. Make sure the camera's rolling. Yeah. He touched all the butts after the show. Here's a little history lesson. The radio silence is crazy.
In the beginning was the music. But there was no one around.
Like, they talked mad trash about radio, but radio didn't have that much silence.
As the population grew in numbers, music grew in popularity. Man invented the radio and the phonograph.
They're all back.
High fidelity made quite a splash.
There's some dope photos.
But it was full stereo sound that made the explosion. Soon television came along and gave us the gift of sight. But it was
Who was it? Down in the comments, chat. Who was that before I put it in? Or it's going to be one of the music videos that pops up, I'm pretty sure. Before MTV tells you, do you know who that was?
Sight video, the power of sound. MTV.
Wow.
Music television.
How they do those graphics? Like, I know how to do it now, but ooh. Sing it, baby. You better run. You better hide. You better leave from my side, yeah. Man, I'm gonna be living off of these vibes all day, guys. Woo. Like, imagine watching this for the first time in 1981 and getting these vibes on TV after what Jackie Gleason, Lucille Ball, and all Lucille and all the Donna Reed show. This music video is so cool because it's literally just one set. They're not transitioning into a crazy B-roll. It's just a live performance. And they even put the drummer on camera. Drummer never gets any play. Like watching old Iron Maiden, like original Iron Maiden before Bruce. Nico never got on camera. They never really like put a huge close up on his face. I mean, I see why. No offense, bud. You're gorgeous. 1980. If my mom didn't rock that haircut back in the day, and if like we didn't hate each other and not have a relationship, I'd rock that hair.
With you right after Mark, we'll be covering the latest in music news.
What in the what?
Here on MTV.
Hold on a sec. What in the Peter Pan?
Hi, I'm Alan Hunter. I will be with you right after Mark. We'll be covering the latest in music news coast to coast here on MTV Music Television.
What did he in the I'm a little teapot, short and stout? Did he just... Why'd he do that? I'm sorry, ma'am. I don't mean to be speaking over your parts. We're going to watch this one again.
Hi, I'm Alan Hunter. I will be with you
Alan,
right after Mark.
find something better to do with your hands.
Coast to coast here on MTV.
Alan's not going to work out, fam.
I'm Martha Quinn. The music will continue non-stop on MTV Music Television, the newest component of your stereo system.
Martha Quinn's wardrobe designer is Freddy Krueger.
Well, all right.
JJ
Jackson, I'll be sitting in
you know he is hot as hell in that leather red jacket under those lights.
MTV Music Television, you'll never look at music the same way again.
Hi, I'm Nina Blackwood, and I'll be with you after JJ right here on MTV.
Her hands are in her pockets.
All day,
ma'am,
all night.
I'm no VJ expert.
This is it. Welcome to MTV Music Television, the world's
He didn't even give his name.
We're
just going to call this guy It until we find out what his name is. What's his name? Let me know.
All of the VJs and the crew here at MTV collectively hit our executive producer, Sue Steinberg, over the head with a bottle of champagne, and behold, a new concept is born. The best of TV combined with the best of radio. Your favorite tunes are never too far away anytime you tune in.
This channel is Max Speedster on YouTube. I'm definitely subscribing and liking.
With the latest concert information and music news. Now, starting right now, you'll never look at music the same way again.
JJ already told us that. You never even told us your name, sir.
On MTV.
History was made at Central High when Billy
A trapper keeper?
Science notes, a book, his week old sneakers.
Oh my god. I had Richard Marx on the beginning on the front of my trapper keeper.
Sandwich, or was that his science experiment? No other three-ring binder expands like the bulk. History was made at Lincoln.
And we did. We put all that stuff in there.
Homework, a hairdryer, hot rollers,
essentials, high school essentials back in the day.
Steve, Andy, and 84 letters from George.
I was like 4. No. In 1981 I wasn't born. But when like this stuff was like huge in the late 80s.
All over America.
I was just a child. I wasn't in high school.
To explode.
I like to pretend I was.
Across movie screens everywhere. Soaring to new record-breaking heights.
Oh my god, this is Superman with Gene Hackman.
There is only one film
ready?
to see this summer.
He's coming up in the previews. I know it. Oh! Wow. What a strange circumstance of a story in his final days, huh? Rest in peace, sir.
Superman 2, the most exciting movie event of our time. Rated PG. Now playing everywhere.
Wow.
It used to be difficult
Dolby!
to play recorded music without hearing hiss, hum, and other noise. Then Dolby Laboratories invented a system which suppresses the noise.
Still going strong.
Today, almost every time you play a recording, turn on the radio, or go to the movies, Dolby Noise Reduction has helped make the sound more real. While we like to make as
I love how they're explaining like the simplicities of audio mechanics,
Dolby Noise Reduction,
but making it seem like they're the only company ever to come up with it. Someone's feeding the line to him? Hold on.
performer
Someone was either feeding the line to him just now, or it was an audio glitch. Listen.
in quality sound.
Are those guys the best? We all are so excited about this new concept in TV. We'll be doing for TV what FM did for radio. And let's get into it right now at MTV.
Still don't know his name. Yo. Okay, first of all, tell me the wasn't pure back in the day. And this right here, this makes me laugh instantly as an editor. I see that the director or Rod Stewart was like, I'm going to jump right as the drums go. Right? Totally off. The editor f***ed up the idea.
Right now at MTV.
He jumped too soon, or the editor did not track it the best. Look at this guy. He's on all this most main. Oh, my hips hurt. Gosh damn, my hips hurt just watching this man. I'm gonna run like this. He probably gets the best cardio. One of my favorite drummers. My daughter learned off his books. There he goes. Look at that Italian stallion up in the back. Got to meet him. My daughter actually got to live stream on a cool show with him. One of the reasons he's one of the best drummers is because he lets everyone else be the star. Rod's the star. The guitar is the star. Even piano, the guys on the keys. Everyone's a star. And then he comes in with a really simplistically complex drum part that you're just like, what? Maggie May is one of my favorites because some of his drum parts on there are just, gosh damn, epic. No man dances like this or jumps around the room like this unless he is on something. That boy was skiing in July.
Television used to be called the vast wasteland. That was before.
Sometimes you have to forget the artist in the name of the art. And that's one thing that I've been really struggling with in this last, few years, that everything's kind of come out about everything in our childhood. It sucks that you can't even listen to like a Biggie, a 112, a May song without hearing, yeah, take that. I'm so over that. And the Foo Fighters recently, I'm trying to get back into that. Foo Fighters were a huge, huge part of my life, and I want to love them again. I'm upset with Dave Grohl for many things, but I cannot blame his personal problems on anything because it's, his marriage, his life, his relationship, his kids. I will never say anything about that, but I am upset that they made their fans and their band members vaccinate. And out of respect for Taylor's family, I'll never talk about my theories on here. But I don't think that man overdosed on marijuana. I definitely, I don't think that man overdosed on weed. Taylor Hawkins was one of the best drummers of our time. My daughter was very influenced by him. We were huge Taylor Hawkins fans, even from the days that he started with Alanis Morissette and everything that he did with his own band. So I'm going to do another series called Foo Therapy, where I tell you my story about photographing them, about meeting Taylor, which is a story that I still choke back tears when I talk about, so I probably won't talk about it within the first episodes. But I am going to get into Foo Therapy because I want to like the artist again. I don't want to be so bitter towards that. The artists. I want to like the art again, not the artists. Like this, the band Cake. The drummer was arrested for crimes against a child. So as much as I love, a short skirt and a long jacket, I can't support those songs sometimes because the drums, I can't find myself, So I'm trying to like the art again and not just the artist. And that's one of the reasons why I'm really enjoying these Saturday morning rewinds. Keith Moon on the drums, buddy.
On MTV. I hope you're watching us in stereo. I hope you have us on in stereo. Or maybe you're planning to hook up soon.
This man has no idea that it's 2025 and we're still listening.
It's the MTV dial position sticker.
Like, where is he now? Where are you now? Are you alive?
Where our sound comes in.
We still don't know your name based off of this episode.
Doesn't glow in the dark or anything, but it's very handy.
I'm writing to the 80s.
Self-addressed stamped envelope to MTV dial sticker.
I am writing.
Box 1370.
Year 1981.
Radio City Station.
Do you still have those
New
MTV
York,
dial
New York,
stickers available?
10101.
Asking for myself and all my friends.
Are we on? About 15 minutes? This is incredible.
Wow. He's like, we've only been on 15 minutes and I still have to kill time. It's only 12:15. Oh no. Oh my God, is this a Mountain Dew commercial? Look at those shorts. Yo. Glug glug, son. Yo, don't open them. She just threw them. Oh, come on now. Really?
They're looking to the rest of us for help.
This is worse than the Sarah McLachlan commercial. I have to. Listen, when I was in middle school and high school, I supported a whole child. I think I did. I was sending money to somewhere, and they sent me a picture of a girl from one of the stands. And I really legitimately thought I was her mom during those years. God bless those people. I hope they really sent their money to this charity. Yo! That chair made that boy look so small. That was their slogan. I guess that was their copy back then. You'll never look at music the same again. Is this... This is such a creepy music video. I'm gonna let you guys watch for a few seconds and I'm gonna fast forward because I cannot watch meat chopping. I am a vegan who sneaks cheese every now and then, but I cannot watch this stuff. So, and this guy is creepy. Like, he's getting ready to haunt a nightmare right now. So, little Susie, watch out. All right, let's get out of here. Don't eat it. Ma'am. That's the weirdest music video. Are they in a competition? She won eyeballs or onions. I don't know which. She's happy. Don't be envious. Don't. Did you see what she won? I made eye contact. Oh my God. I made eye contact with that gremlin. I am going to have nightmares. That guy was creepy. I'm so sorry if he's your dad, your grandpa, or if it's you. Bro. Makeup did you no justice that day. But this woman right here, legend. Man, her voice is so beautiful. Look at that car. What year do you think that was? Now, okay, hold on. I get that they have to make room for the cameramen, right? But fourth wall, why is that spot empty? Like, are your boys just that honorable? Like, no, that's for your queen, bro. We're not sitting in the front. Or is he like, you boys sit in the back? I think that's the drummer. The one on the right. Stop. Stop. No. First of all, that was so funny, but that was such a drummer thing. The way he said it, like Jim looking at the camera. Give her some attention, bro. Whoa. Did y'all see what I just saw? Am I the only person that is not that? Is his chin over his shoulder pads right now? Is that a fuck? Can you do that? Let's try. Hold on a sec. I gotta see. His chin is literally over his... Okay, hold on. Nope. Does it look like it's over the shoulder? Hold on. Let me crack my neck real quick. Okay. Okay. Let's see if I can do it now. A little bit. All right, here we go. Is it over, like... I'm still landing here. What the fuck? That guy has the longest chin in the history of chins. Oh, my neck. Brother. He's special. Oh my gosh. That man. Nope. He doesn't deserve it. But her voice. Ooh, is this 1980 as well? It was a damn fine cup of coffee.
You're with Mark Goodman on MTV.
Mark Goodman, we finally got his name.
All day, all night in stereo for you.
That was Mark Goodman. He must be so famous that like he didn't need to say his name or something back then. Okay. Time heals. I see the clock. Some crazy graphics. What did I tell you? I'm not gonna lie, this song is not a banger, so we're gonna stop. I'm back. What are these dance moves? I'm only dancing like this moving forward. What? Did they not play the song for him in the studio? Alright, I'm out again because this is creepy. Now I'm back. You guy got me back. I'm in. Let's go. That was a fun one. He did a little sharp. Oh! Man. Okay, what's so embarrassing about this is my husband is a poor man. Honey, I'm so sorry. Ryan, God bless you, boy. I am so sorry. The sad thing about this is my husband used to be a professional dancer. He helped choreograph the Celine Dion show on the Strip. He was in the Nutcracker. Is this more dancing? Footwork. And this is my version. This is what my husband married right here. Oh, he hurt himself. This guy probably got some ass back in the day. Like oh man. Heard it from a friend who heard it from a friend who heard it from another. You fucking around. Did I do that by not sing? Okay, I'm gonna sing it the right way. I am so sorry. Heard it from a friend who heard it from a friend who heard it from another. You've been messing around. Okay, it's not me. I thought I cursed it. I'm like, I'm so sorry, blasphemy. They finally played a cool band and it glitched. First hour pains. Wow. Only 20 minutes. 20 minutes in. This is awful. Mark is back.
On MTV. I hope you're watching us in stereo. I hope you have us on in stereo. Or maybe you're planning to hook up soon. If you are, we got something to help you keep MTV at your fingertips.
I think
it's the MTV dial position sticker. Stick it on your stereo dial.
Okay, so this is the same, the same little commercial.
Why did the Duchess of Twit, the Bradford Bugle Corps, the
it's a gum commercial.
Delicious flavor center and taste test prove of leading sugarless gum.
Jewels. Jewel on my jewels. Instead about my Like corn on the cob. Just kidding. And the black screen of death on MTV. First 20 minutes, y'all.
Tonight's the night
We'll make history. Ah, Styx always puts on such a theatrical performance. You know, I don't think I've ever seen like what Styx looked like, so this is a mind F for me.
Stay with you here
tonight. I get why that 70s show made such a big deal about going to the Styx concert, because they are theatrical as F. Like, this is starting slow, right? You think it's just a ballad. Like, wow, just slow down the mood a little bit. It's just a cute little ballad. Just wait. Styx. Let me get ready, because I know some drums are coming. I know drums, guitar, and bass. It's coming. It's thumping. Let me get the rest of this caffeine in me. Oh, so dramatic. Damn. Like, the lead singer looks like he's about to announce a few elephants that are gonna shoot balls at a clown. The drummer looks like he's straight out of December 1963 with that hair. Yo, that's a good drum fill though. He's wearing shorts. He's like, I need a breeze up my balls. Yeah, this guy in the monkey suit was definitely on his way to a bar mitzvah or something, and he's like, nah, I'm playing with Styx tonight. Look at him. One of these things is not like the other. Lead singer's jeans are tighter than my weed tolerance. I haven't gotten any work done. I'm so entertained by this. I haven't even done my to-do list for the day. Okay, here we go. Fun. What a fun band. Oh, to see Styx back in the day must have been like the funnest treat. Amazing.
Spoken, yet the message is sent. No word is spoken because the message.
They're gonna do it.
By the first pheromone-based fragrances scientifically created.
How aren't pheromones like unique to the human being?
Powerful bands of fragrance energy.
Sorry if that's a stupid question. I really thought that pheromones were like unique to the person, to that person. So how is it like whose pheromones?
Dear Atari Anonymous,
Atari
has a missile command problem. My mission in life
Yo, first of all, that dog probably, like, I bet you 78% of the budget was spent on that dog. That dog probably had its own trailer and two stylists. That dog was definitely banging bitches in the back.
Lately, my daughter has developed a similar problem.
90s dogs were like the most well-treated. Oh, hold on, stop a second. Now, 90s dogs were probably the most taken care of actors. Now, I will just say, I modeled for 17 years, and I have been in media production for over 20 years. Nothing is accidental, and if it is, it's a happy accident. There is no way that a director or someone on set didn't tell this girl to do this and make this sound, and it just brings you back to that childhood trauma response of like, everything was so sexualized for women back in the 90s. I just remember any audition or anything I ever went on, there was always like some sort of like something that I had to, pick apart in my adult years that like, was that normal? But this right here,
Circus Atari. Now with video,
someone told her to do that. That was weird.
Acting funny lately.
That was fucking creepy. Oh my god, him and the other guy will haunt my dreams. Oh god. What year did we just go off to? I'm not gonna lie, this song looks boring. I'm gonna kind of flip through it. I don't know. Is he hiding a boner? He's hiding a boner. Oh my god, this guy is hiding a boner under his hat and she's shaming him as he's gonna go put his... Oh, stop. I for real thought he was gonna go, like, you know when you're a kid and you're in trouble and they tell you to, like, go put your nose to the corner, go put your nose to the wall. I thought he was gonna go put his nose to the wall. Oh, ma'am. Dee's walked out the door. Could have had it. A different guy. I'll sing meaningfully into the sea for like a whole 12 seconds of this video for a moment. That wind looks like it's about to knock her over and she's trying so hard to stay strong. Oh, that's why she didn't want that D. She had another guy. Mr. High and Tight Butt over here. What a weird camera perspective. Music video concepts were so weird back in the day. Like, just tell a quick story and be done with it, y'all. Look at this artistic stuff. Here he is in the back again.
Not only am I real excited that my very favorite sneakers could be here with me tonight.
What are you, sir? First of all, hold up a sec. Is this... Who holds a coffee cup?
The best music all day,
like this.
But we're also going to cover the music world from coast to coast, and we do mean that.
His thumb is inside of it.
Every day, we're going to have special reports for you from across the nation on
By the way, definitely check out Untamed Ego. At least my childhood trauma made me funny. But that is the weirdest way I've ever seen someone hold a coffee cup.
Back in 1974,
I don't think you can even...
was the rage, a group of
That's weird.
Pizza addicts.
Yo. Real quick, if you read, and I hope you do, and if you don't, I hope you do, but I Slept with Joey Ramone and His Mother is one of the greatest books I've ever read. It's probably within my top 10 of like music biographies. Not necessarily biographies, his brother wrote it. But these guys, look at them. Look at the length
7 years
of
later,
a couple
MTV
of these
Music
guys.
Television was there when the group celebrated their homecoming, and their fans were ready to rock, having waited in line all day. Obviously, the fans love the Ramones, but how do the Ramones feel about their fans?
That's so cool. Oh, look at the style. Oh, see? Like, look at this. Look at his shoulders right now. You look at his shoulders and you either think he is in the best shape or he is on the hardest drugs. Like, something about the way these guys were built wasn't super normal. Like, watch, if they show the rest of the guys, look at the length of their arms.
Like the Hells Angels or something, you know?
Show them.
It's different, you know? Just,
Right here, right here. First of all, look at his arms. Look at the length of this guy's arms.
You don't want to let any
And then
fans
if they
down?
show Joey,
it's different, you know? Just,
right there.
You don't want to
Ready?
let any fans down.
Look at the length of this brother's arms. Like, this right here is just is just this for him. These guys, it makes you wonder if some of these people that were like so uber ultra talented back in the day are
In New
from another
York, this is
planet.
Bob McClay for MTV Music
Test tube
Television.
babies. I don't know.
All right. Thanks, Bob.
TV, music
I don't know
television.
what was faker, the way you're holding that or the way you're trying to pretend
right.
like you were
Thanks, Bob.
dancing to them.
MTV's done for TV what FM did
Mark
for radio.
Goodman.
Call your cable company for
That is
details
a
so you
weirder
can
way to hold your coffee cup.
stereoize
Has
your
this man
TV.
ever drank coffee in his life?
But right now, it is time for more great music. I guess while the
Stereo
Ramones and MTV rock
eyes.
the country, Styx rock the paradise.
Twice. Or was that the one we just watched? Rockin' the paradise. Yo, what was that, guy? Hold on. I called for help twice. Oh my God. This is Tiger King's father. God, she was beautiful. Look at him. Jane Fonda, Burt Reynolds. Burt Reynolds' chest hair and stomach hair.
Ask for the movie.
Imagine that dude's ball sack back in the day. Sorry, yeah, I said it. I can't imagine it was less hairy than his chest. Beautiful.
Watch this.
Queen, yes. Look at her, she's beautiful.
The first 24-hour video music channel in full stereo sound. Music television.
I want to say that Mike Nesmith from the Monkees was actually the first mind behind all of this. This, I'm not gonna lie, this song looks like it's gonna be boring. Hold up. If this song played a little faster, oh my God, no way. No way this isn't Panic at the Disco of the 80s. This is, look at him. He even looks like Brendan. He's so dramatic. The theatrics on both of them. This is totally Panic at the Disco vibes, especially if you speed it up. Yes. Speed it up, whoever this band is. Split Ends. Total Panic at the Disco vibes. Hold on. This is a great song. This is a great band. This is a great song. This gets normal speed. Oh, I have this on record. Hold on. First of all, I had this on vinyl. Are there two drummers? All that you had. My mind goes back to a girl I... Wow, I can't believe they have two drummers. Were there two drummers on the soundtrack? This guy looks like he's about to get drafted to Vietnam and lose all of his hair to a buzz cut. The drummer, I mean the guitarist and the bassist look like they are the only, oh, poor joke, the only surviving members of Leonard Skinner. But two drummers? 38 extra special. Oh my God, that's what's special about them. They got two fucking drummers in the background here. Let's go. This crowd is just a little too tame. They must like be at a free concert and they're like, this band looks like they're really going somewhere. If you cling too tightly, you're gonna lose control. I love it. The freedom shots, the flag on the end of the boat. Great song. Great song. 1975. And 5 years later, they made a music video to put it up. In 1980, 6 years later, 1981.
On MTV, music television.
You're live, buddy.
Just between you and me, that one. Can you picture Stevie Nicks?
The first awkward hour of MTV, y'all.
Not far.
Does he
from
play
true. You'll
tennis?
find out what I'm talking about in just a
That is
second.
like the most random prop to have on set. Based off of his shoesies, I think he's a tennis player. Thanks, Dolby.
The silent performer in quality
What?
sound.
What just happened there? Did you see that?
Performer in quality sound.
By far the most awkward
On
edited
MTV,
hour of
one of our most regular
MTV.
features and perhaps most important features will cover music news around the country.
This is Maiden! Whoa! This is super early Maiden. Look at that self-titled song. Now, when you watch the original lead singer, you're like, this is why they got a new lead singer. Like, this bro is a sweaty mess. God, look at him. Like, but it's song 1. Why are you sweaty, looking like you did all the coke in the world and looking like you're aging? Listen to those drums. Oh my God. I got to photograph Nico. It was the Guitar Center Drum Off 2012, I think, in Los Angeles. All right, let's go through this. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. But look at this. Steve gets a crotch shot. Steve gets like the ultimate crotch shot, and Nico gets no FaceTime ever. The drummer never got any love back in the 80s, man, I swear. Not until like Crew and those guys came along and like they're like, look at me, I'm on a roller coaster. The drummer has to like do the most to get attention. All right, one more song. Let's do one more song. Yes. Yes, we're going to end this one with REO Speedwagon, you guys. Saturday morning rewind. Thank you so much for tuning in. On the next one, we're going to go into more, but let's let this guy take it away. And if you know it, sing it. Comment down below your favorite songs. Comment down below your favorite awkward moments, because there were so many. This guy's not blinking. And I can't. I gotta blink. The drummer was feeling it. When I said that I loved you, I meant that I love you forever. God, they are such a great band, huh? Keep on loving you. I don't have a lighter on my desk, do I? Every singer in the 80s looked like they could be my high school science teacher. Like, good job, Mr. Sampson. You killed it, sir. All right, guys, make sure to show Max Speedster some love. Do your research on this guy right here, Mark Goodman, legend. Thank you, buddy, for making my morning vibe. MTV was one of the most epic channels in its time. I don't know so much about now, even though my husband loves himself some ridiculousness and everything that Rob does. But the music is what I fell in love with. The music is what helped me even learn to speak English. I was, an immigrant from Brazil, and I was in a school full of Cape Cod, smarties that just made fun of any time I read a word wrong. So watching MTV, watching VH1, growing up on BET Comic View is one of the main reasons I even wanted to consider comedy at any capacity. And I actually had an interesting dinner with a woman who is on a show called the Beverly Hills, or Housewives of Beverly Hills, Camille. So I know Camille from when she was on Club MTV. I loved Downtown Julie Brown, and one night my husband invited me to a business dinner, and I had no idea that I was going to be sitting right next to Camille the entire time, and I had to let her know, I'm so sorry, I am a little starstruck because I grew up loving Downtown Julie Brown. And the second I said that, she goes, oh my God, I was on her show. And I said, I know, Club MTV, you were a dancer. So that was really cool. But yes, guys, I love the 90s. I love the 80s. I miss nostalgia. Please teleport me back. And anytime I listen to any of these songs, any of these guitar solos, any of these drum parts, it definitely teleports me back to the happiest parts of my childhood, minus the trauma. But if you guys are liking this series, please join us next week week I will be doing more on Saturdays. Next ones we're going to go over remote control, singled out, undergrads, any Daria, the state, any show, any song, any genre of anything in MTV that you guys used to like. Please let me know down in the comments and we will make sure to review those in the next episodes. Until then, thank you for joining me for Saturday Morning Rewind. I do have so much to write into this book. I have so much to do, and if you guys are like me, you have so much going on and you just need to kind of keep it all down somewhere, definitely check out my book series. Here is another one, Stone Scribbles. This is one of my favorites. Let me show you guys the pages real quick. It's pretty damn sexy. Make sure to get your copy of Stone Scribbles, 420 Task Planner, 710 Task Planner, The Art of Cannabis Consumption, Vegas Budtender Diaries, Hunting Cannabis. There are so many books, guys. So if you can, definitely support my 2 growing engineers. I've got one that I'm putting through college, another one that I'm just trying to homeschool and not rot in this Gen Z, Gen Alpha generation that we've just somehow time warped into since entering the 5th dimension. But thank you guys so much for that's not all, folks. Thank you so much for subscribing. Make sure to hit that like. Please watch at least 3,000 hours of this channel collectively so I can boost up and start monetizing this channel. It was a lot for me to not hit this delicious dab in the middle of this, so I'm gonna go do that. Have a good day, y'all.